that the secret to India is weddings, and Indian jewelry, weddings, cricket, and Bollywood, right? So we have Bollywood here tonight. I guess you don't play much cricket, do you? No, you're not a cricketer. Could you explain this relationship between Bollywood and diamonds and jewelry? And, you know, Bollywood is so sexy and it's so interesting and it shines. I know people like to hang out with you and they stand in your presence and they feel, wow, you know. So maybe diamonds or jewelry also has that karma effect, that glow or something. But explain the relationship between the jewelry and the Bollywood side and how those two things interact. And it's very important. The jewelers here need to understand also how all that works. Enlighten us as to why you brought the jewelry and Bollywood together.
Well, these are superstars. People follow them like... I go to Shah Rukh's house many a times, and you won't believe that every time I pass by his house, there are about 20 people standing there, even at 8 in the morning or 8 in the night. They just want him, and his door is so tall.
Some of them are asking for the bills. Not all of them are just telling.
So it's everything, you know. It's in the blood here. The Bollywood is it's nothing but Bollywood, the biggest entertainment in the country.
So people look up to idols.
Absolutely, they live and you know.
You're an idol. Do you realize you're an idol?
I'm a legend.
That's scary. I'd hate to be an idol.
And this conversation is legendary.
So wait, you're catching a ride on his idolhood? Is that how it works?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They all use me, girls, women, and Choksibai.
And Choksi.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so the glamour and the excitement of Bollywood is reflected in the gems and jewelry that you sell. Is that a favorite kind of a...
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, so just tell me one last... Where are we going with this? Where's the future going to be?
Future?
Tell us about the future. Tell us about what you think is going to happen here. You know, here we are in India.
Well, the Bollywood industry is growing and growing and growing. If you see the relation with cricket is now making a lot of money. He's owning one of the team here. And people speculate, people make lots of money on cricket in general. So all of putting together, they buy jewelry at the end of the day. So is the Bollywood too. People copy, but at the same time, the industry is growing so much.
See, like you asked, Martin, I've monopolized India. I'm married, I own cricket, and I'm Bollywood. I stand for all the things India stands for. See?
He owns a cricket team, right?
Absolutely. He's the perfect brand ambassador for me.
He's a private what?
Brand ambassador, because he symbolizes for cricket, for Bollywood, and for diamonds.
So do you own a cricket team?
Yeah.
But then why don't you
the winner. It's winner for the last 2 years.
Really? So you're also a cricket expert.
And now, all of you be scared, I'm coming for the diamonds.
Yeah, so why don't you own a jewelry company? You know, you own the cricket. You're like 2/3 there.
I know, but too much piercing. I get scared of holes. Otherwise, I would do it.
So tell me, where is India going? We are in a country here, 50% of the population is under 25, 26. Tell me a little bit about what you see for India. What is your dream for India as we go to the future in these next few years?
See, Martin, I'd like to say, and I truly believe this. I started off when I was 25. I'm 48 now. And I come from a very low middle class background. I think India is the land of opportunities. It's on the cusp of being perhaps one of the most developed and powerful nations in the world. And the reason for it is not that we have the minerals, or we have the arms, or we have the greatest of agrarian society. The reason for it is that we are so diverse and yet so together. I think all of us sitting here in this room, you'll find more religions in this room than you'll find all over the world. You'll find more languages in this room than you'll find. And the fact that all of us stick together at the end of it all, with all the hardnesses, the hardships, all the problems, I think makes us a very strong nation. And the youngsters now are extremely forward-looking. I think we are on the cusp of some of the nicest development, education, software, diamonds, everything. And I think we are a nascent nation. We are a new nation in a certain sense. And like you said, if I'm not mistaken, we're the second youngest nation to Uganda. And it's always good to be young. And it's always nice to have the fact lying ahead of you that there is a lot more to be achieved. If we had achieved everything, if our forefathers had achieved everything for India, maybe we would not have tried so hard. So we are a nation of triers, and I think we are going to try to be as wonderful and as big as our dreams. We are like diamonds and dreams. Nobody can crush them.
Wow, that's such a
The problem, Martin, about Indian, when you hit the age, this guy never gets older. That's the problem. He always keeps young and never let anybody else come up.
I think that on that note, it's a great note to close. I just want to say one thing, everybody. Look, first of all, the emotional gifting of jewelry is one of the most fantastic blessings in the world. To have someone that you love, that you can give something precious to, that idea is the most important thing. Not just the jewelry, but the idea behind the jewelry. And then I want to say that diamonds are about light. They're about reflection. They're about taking in things from around us and then turning it into something really brilliant. And I'm so proud to see both of you up here today. The beauty of the Bollywood world, you're shining into people's lives. You're telling them stories. They're relating to your stories. You're creating beautiful jewelry that gives that great gift. So it's that reflection between Bollywood, the ideas of Bollywood, and the jewelry that makes things so beautiful. So you're both right on as far as I'm concerned. Thank you all very, very much.
And then before we end, I'd just like to say I'm an outsider in this world. Martin Rappaport and his company, they not only just prize the diamonds, they are people who've been following things up for a commodity which is scarce, rare, and beautiful. And they try to control it for the rest of the world. And extremely smart, charming, and for me, one of the evenings where I've met one of the nicest people. And I want to thank Mehul Bhai for giving me this opportunity. And, I came here, like I said, to get 250 grams of diamonds. I take back much more than that, having met Martin and Mehul Bhai and everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you both.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. But before